Introduction to 3D Shapes, Rectangular Prisms. In this lesson we're going to look at a rectangular prism. Now a prism is when you've got a 3D shape that's made up of a base that is the same as the top. So if you have a look here, this base here you can see is a rectangle, and if I draw it there, you can see it at the bottom. It's a rectangle. Now at the top, you've got a matching rectangle. So those two rectangles are identical. They're exactly the same. And that's what makes it a prism, when the top and the bottom are the same. Alright, so let's have a look at the features of a rectangular prism. You might already see that it looks very similar to a cube. So let's see how many faces a rectangular prism has. Pause the video, have a look at the shape and count them, and come back and see if you got it right. Okay, looking at this shape, I can see faces here, here, one round the back here, one underneath, one round the side. So let's have a look. We've got 1, 2 on the top, 3 round the back there, 4 underneath, 5 on the front here, and 6 behind there. So altogether, a rectangular prism has 6 faces. Look at the edges now. Remember, that's where the faces join together. Pause the video and have a count of the edges on a rectangular prism. Come back and check with me. Okay, I'll draw them on here. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the joining ones, 9, 10, 11, 12. So altogether, 12 edges on a rectangular prism. Now it's time to look at the corners. Pause the video here, count the corners and come back and check. Alright, let's see how you went. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there's 1 right inside there, 8. So in a rectangular prism there are 8 corners. Okay, so having a look, on a rectangular prism there are 6 faces, 12 edges and 8 corners. And you can see that compared to a cube, the features are the same. 6 faces, 12 edges, 8 corners. The only difference is, in a cube we have a square base, and in a rectangular prism we have a rectangle base. A cube is a prism. It's a square-based prism of a special kind because all of the sides are the same length. Great job!